Good day, family. Grown folks talking, express yourself. Progressive Podcast Network. This is Forrest Nance, CEO of the network. Shout out to the rabbit hole, Kevin Porter and his wonderful wife, Sister Hernandez. And I would just like to thank Ariel for this video. Now, the little snippet you're going to see is a meeting that I addressed here in the city of Newark, New Jersey. It was a community meeting. The next time, you'll see a little bit more with the people who came out, who were engaged in their concerns with the community. So if you see this podcast, especially if you're from the Essex County area, especially the city of Newark, New Jersey, better known as Brick City, then we're going to start a podcast called The South Ward Speaks Out. And the South Ward is part of 4 other wards in the city of Newark, because we all share concerns and the things that we want to help to enliven, engage, and very articulate brother, very nice, and also a shout out to Sister Brianna. She's on point. So with that being said, I would just like to say, once again, Grown Folks Talking, Express Yourself, Progressive Podcast Network. Call the number 520-525-8633. Repeat, 520-525-8633. And we have 19 different shows on the network. And we are open Monday through Sunday. So pick your day. All right, the itinerary is on. If you dial that number, it gives you the itinerary and the time the shows come on. Very inspiring, because in these times and in these days that we live in, a lot of people are really depressed and are uninspired. Guarantee you, if you tune into our shows, it will help inspire you, because we want to engage with you, the listening audience. So I would just like to say peace and blessings. And the YouTube channel here on Grown Folk, make sure you tune in, because the different shows go up and the different social events that I will be attending, along with some of my colleagues, will be posted on our YouTube channel. Peace and blessings, family. Your man, Mr. Forrest Nance.
We're at about 1,000.
About 1,000.
Correct.
Okay, because the last head count I heard, but then again I don't know, just heard through the grapevine, Marvin Gaye. I heard that they were close to at least 700 officers, but you're saying it's close to 1,000. But let me ask you another question.
Just let you know that includes also captains, lieutenants, sergeants.
Yes, sir.
Not the officers.
Well, I'm sure captains and lieutenants have paid their dues, so I'm sure that they're probably more inside than outside where the officers are needed, correct?
Well, we have administrative duties that we have to take care of, pertaining to supervision.
Okay.
So we have a mandate, like I as a captain, have to drive the precinct as a mandate.
Well, Captain Wilson, coming from a long line of police officers, I come from a police family, okay? I would just like to say to you, all right, and to the native Northers that grace the audience here, that my friend Nance, your father, and I said, yes, I am the eldest son of Jim Nance, retired police officer, and one of the most decorated African-American police officers in the police department, and also retired detective Darren Nance. I want to ask you a question, not to make an excuse up off of what the brother was talking about over there, and I'd like to make a statement to the listening audience here, because I'm putting something in place. My network has 19 different shows on it, and I air in 15 different states. I'm a native Norther, went to Weequahic High. I was one of the people that was responsible for turning Southside into Malcolm X Shabazz, okay? So the only thing I'm saying is, went to school, I opened up my eyes at St. Michael's Hospital, and I'm going to close my eyes, because I do love my city. So I want to ask you a question, not to make an excuse off of what the brother was putting up out there, right? I want to ask you a question. Now, you would say North is a population of over 300,000 people?
About that, I said 300?
Yes, 300,000, right?
Right.
Okay. How many police officers are active in this city, in all the wards?
So, last I checked, I was in the chief's director's office for a while. I'm not sure the exact number at this point, because, it's somewhere around 1,000 that are employed by the.
That grace the audience here, that, my friend here, all right, take your number, I'm gonna give out some business cards. I'm starting the podcast in October. It's called South Ward Speaks Out. So occasionally, if you don't mind, sorry, to get your number and invite you in, along with Pat Council. Now, just to let you guys know, I have a visual impairment, all right? My eyes are very light sensitive. So if you're here and I'm looking here, all right, then you'll understand why my focus is off because of the lights. But I would just like to say, family, after we conclude with this meeting, all right, and once again, thank you, captains, for this time. I would like you guys to come over, get a business card, and I'm starting a podcast called South Ward Speaks Out, so we can have a pre-meeting before we have our next community meeting here. And I will be at all these meetings starting from now on, and thank you, so I conclude on that note. Thank you.
Yes.
Spoon, the old lady is King David. So, right here, all right, and our families have known each other for a very long time. Over 200 years. That's two legends right there. And we used to play ball back there. You remember That's right.
I'll come on your podcast.
All right.
And we can talk about the South Ward from the bottom of David Street all the way to the back of Fraser Line.
Well, listen, all right, let me tell you something, brother. If I don't forget this, I need to know the podcast. I know you're busy, but oh, you getting the salary out?
Yes.
Council. Okay, there you go, man. Okay. Pat Council, South Ward Council, and he'll be coming on the network South Ward Speaks Out.
South Ward Speaks Out.
Yes.
On that hot podcast.
That's right.
We're going to build it up.
Talk and express yourself, Progressive Podcast Network.
The sexiest podcast in the South Ward. We'll be there.